Next up, I want to get a folder that I can have all of my web files in. I'm going to go ahead and do this on the desktop. I'm going to right click and then do new folder. I can call this web server, and then I'm going to put all my HTML files in here. And I might have several projects that I work on, so I'm going to go ahead and create a project for chapter 1 and create another new folder for chapter 2. Great. Now, when I actually bring up the local web browser, I've got EasyPHP running, and if I type in localhost, I'm going to see a folder that doesn't have actually the files that I want out of web server. Where this is actually coming from, you actually have to look rather deeply at it. We're going to take a look at the C drive, program files, EasyPHP, data, and then there's local web. This is where these files are appearing from. I don't really want to go ahead and search so deeply for my files. I like to work with them off the desktop. So I'm going to set up an alias. If you click the home icon up here, it goes to localhost home, and there's a set in here that I can create for add an alias. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It says create a directory. Well, I've already done that. Name for the alias. I'm going to use my last name, and then copy the path you want to have created. So I'm going to double click on this, right click, copy the path, close this, paste it in here. And if there's any problem in starting EasyPHP, then I need to go into this particular folder right here and delete or rename the PHP ini file. It is manually editing a PHP ini file, and actually if a different person comes onto the same computer you are on, starts up EasyPHP, it's going to expect to be able to get to your desktop, which it can't, and EasyPHP won't be able to be started. So if you keep with the same computer, you should be okay, but you might run into instances where you are going to need to manually edit this PHP file to remove the aliases that the other people have created to their own web server directories on their desktop. So I've read about that warning. I'm clicking save. Great. Now I can actually go to this alias by clicking here. I can see that I'm at localhost Craven, and I've got my chapter 1, chapter 2, not much in there right now, but I've got that set up and ready for work with my different web files.